Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we want to present about the using of biological agents for weeds. Let me introduce you our team member. The first one is me, Sarah Vanisha Andrianisa, with student number 131. The next one is Sarah Tasya Andrianisa, with student number 171. The next one is Humam Yusuf, with student number 215. The next one is Hanazaki Naufal, with student number 219. Also Isna Yuni Isterin, with student number 242. The first one is, what is weeds? Weeds may be defined as any plants or vegetation that interferes with the objective of farming or forestry, such as growing crops, grazing animals, or cultivating forest plantation. Weeds may also be defined as any plant growing where it is not wanted. For example, a plant may be valuable or useful in a garden or on a farm or plantation. But if the same plant is growing where it reduces the value of agriculture, produce, or spoils aesthetic or environmental values, then it is considered a weed. However, some plants are weeds regardless of where they grow. So the next one is biological control of weeds. Introduction. Biological control as a general term refers to the introduction of organisms into an ecosystem with the intention of controlling one or more undesirable species. There are two primary fields of application within the study of biological weed control. Classical biological control refers to the release of a natural predator or pathogen of a pest species with the anticipation that it will be able to persist in the environment and provide ongoing reduction of the pest species population throughout an entire ecosystem. The inundative biological control strategy is more relevant to the needs of agriculture and turf management, as it can generally be implemented through the application of inoculum as liquid sprays or solid granules in a similar manner to conventional herbicides. The next is biological control using microbes. The first one is nematodes. There are several types of plant parasitic nematodes, which based on their life cycle can provide potential as biological control agents for weeds. Two main types of parasitic nematodes, namely Orina phyllophia and Subangina picridis, have natural potential as biological controllers of the weeds Solanum elenifolium and Centaurea ridens.
The second one is fungi. Pathogenic fungi are more accurately defined as triggers of disease than cause of disease. The type of parasite excited by fungus affect its potential as a microbicide. Several types of biological agents from fungi for weed control that have been marketed include the Vane, Colego, and Biomal. The Vane. The fungal organism Ptotora palmivora, which is a falciparum parasite that causes root death and root neck rot of its host plant, namely Morenia or odorata, the main weed citrus plant in Florida, and can survive subtropics in the soil so that it can play a longer role. Colego developed from the fungus Collectrum geospens is a facultative saprobe that usually comes from cancer harmless in nature. Biomal contains spores from Collectrum Closporus submal. Next. The third one is a bacteria that give a negative impact on plant growth, but do not parasite the plant and consider Exo and the term Deletroius rhizobacteria, ERB. The mode of action of ERB is mainly through the toxin it produces, which are absorbed by weed roots. DRB does not need destroy weeds, but it actually able to suppress the initial growth of weed and allow the cultivated plants to effectively compete with the weed and weeds. DRB is most effective when weeds are grown when environmental factors are conducive to bacterial growth.
The number 4 is plant pathogenic bacteria. Plant pathogenic bacteria or phytopathogenic bacteria have shown great potential control against as they can be applied directly with leaf. Pure herbicidal bacteria are similar to mycoherbicide fungi. Bacteria can grow rapidly and liquid media can be stabilized in a state or formulation, fresh or dry, and are suitable for mutant selection and genetic manipulation. The next is weed control with plant originated phytochemical and or allelopathy. Plants can produce chemical compounds that can be herbicide and growth regulators against other plants. Of these chemical compounds are not included in the main metabolites of plants. For this reason, it is given the term secondary product, which is believed to be involved in interaction between plants and other organisms, such as insects, pathogens, nematodes, and other plants. Compound is classified as allelopathic, showing phytotoxic properties to other plant types, or even to plant species themselves. For example, benzyl isothiocyanate, which is isolated from the papaya plants, greatly inhibits the germination and growth of Abutylan theopars or velvet wheat, while the toxicity is lower of corn and soybean plants.
So, from the explanation above, we can conclude that weeds may be defined as a plant or vegetation that interferes or farming or forestry, such as growing crops, grazing animals, or cultivating forest plantation. Biological control, as a general term, refers to the introduction of organisms into an ecosystem with the intention of controlling one or more undesirable species. Biological control for weeds using microbes includes using nematodes, fungi, rhizobacteria, and plant pathogenic bacteria. Also, we can use plant-originated phytochemicals or allelopathy for weed control. For example, benzyl isothiocyanate. Next. So that's all from our presentation. Thank you for your attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.